Hello everybody, it's Liz here again for another video. I haven't done one in a while, I know, I'm sorry. I was actually hoping to get this one up on Friday, but I'm just getting over a cold and I didn't want to be doing a voiceover when I was coughing my face off. So I'm recording it today, and if I cough anymore during the voiceover, I apologize. But today's video is sort of it's a new start in a lot of different ways. I'm doing the cover for a brand new sketchbook because I just finished my previous sketchbook, and this is a brand new one that I got. It's the same type of sketchbook. I'll be going into the exact type in a second. But I decided to do a really, I don't know, thing. I decided to design the cover, and so I pulled out my pencils and my markers and my stuff and all of the supplies that I used to create the cover. I'm going to be going through a detailed list in the description in case I forget to mention anything. So if you want to check that out, make sure to check the description of the video for everything that I used, as well as some links where you can pick it up. The sketchbook itself, it's the Dylusions creative journal. It's made by Ranger Ink. This is the third Dylusions journal that I've bought. It's the second of this size. This is the larger of the two sizes. It's about 9 inches by 12 inches approximately. The paper is about 8 1/4 by 11 1/2. It's like a cardstock kind of paper, so it's a little bit thicker. It can take. It's not bleed proof for Copic markers, so markers will bleed through, but it can handle stuff like watercolor and gouache and things like that without it buckling or ripping or whatever. And it's not a perfect white. The paper's not a perfect white. It's sort of like a little bit of an off white, I would say, sort of like an eggshell light cream color. It's not like a toned, like I wouldn't say it's a toned paper, but it's definitely not like a crisp white. And I really enjoy it. It's a really nice sort of all-purpose sketchbook. It's really good for doing stuff that's a lot of mixed media. I have my old one I got watercolor stuff. I've got things glued into it and all over the place, but it has enough paper in it, and it doesn't feel like I'm it's not super nice paper. I don't feel like I am wasting sheets of paper if I'm just kind of doing experimentation and things like that. You know, I can play around with it, feel nice and free and simple and easy and great, and it's awesome, and I like it. This is not a sponsored review. I should absolutely mention. I'm really just talking to you guys about this because it's a sketchbook that I'm using, and I like it, and I want to tell you about it. Yeah, they did not provide me with a journal at all. I wouldn't turn it down if they did, but, you know, this is not sponsored. This is not anything. This is just me telling you about a thing that I enjoy. But speaking of new beginnings, I actually wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who might possibly be interested, I want to start doing a regular schedule for YouTube videos. Well, actually, I've got a regular schedule going of a lot of things. So first off, I want to let you guys know about my Patreon. I've had a Patreon going for a while, but it's kind of was taking the back burner for a bit. But I just redid a lot of the reward tiers and stuff, and I added a lot more options and things. So for those of you who like my videos and you want to see me do more of them, which I will be doing more, and I'll get to that I'll get to that in a second. I know, I'm very organized with these voiceovers. I'm very, very professional and organized. I'm working on it. But if you like what I do and you want to support me doing it more, my Patreon is a good way to do that. It's patreon.com/lizardbeth. And I've got a bunch of different reward tiers for people. Every patron subscriber to my Patreon, regardless of tier, of like $1 minimum to start, but every patron gets dibs on commission spots. So if you ever wanted to commission me for artwork, I would definitely recommend getting to subscribe to my Patreon. Even $1 a month, you guys will be informed first and foremost when I am open for commissions. And then there's extra stuff like I'll be posting sketches and work in progress stuff there that I won't post anywhere else. I have a Gumroad store, which is gumroad.com/lizardbeth. Now I'm breaking on that. But it's basically a store where I post digitally downloadable stuff. Like right now I have my webcomic that I did, Broken Plot Device, up there. That's pay what you want. Anytime there's a new thing on my Gumroad store, there's a tier for people to get that for free immediately. You don't have to buy anything separate. You will be able to. There's a tier for getting the full unsped up non-time lapse video. So if you're enjoying this video and you want to see it at actual normal speed, which is a few hours, you'll be able to do that. I did stream the beginning part of this video, doing up to about the flat colors, so that's on my Twitch channel, which is The Real Lizardbeth. Unfortunately, Lizardbeth was already taken. I don't know who took it, but I am the real one. So The Real Lizardbeth on Twitch, you can see that footage, but the end part where I'm doing all of the highlighting, and I do all of the highlighting and shadowing. Yes, that's a word. With the colored pencil and stuff. That is going to be up on my Patreon for those subscribers. There's one for a tutorial lesson. I'll be doing one of those a month. And then at my top tier, I will have a exclusive stream that I will be doing for once a month for my Dragon tier patrons. And it's basically a private stream hangout. My dragons get to hang out and have me draw stuff for them by request. And it's pretty cool. We did one just this past weekend, and you know, I don't have many people of the Dragon tier right now, but so it was an intimate hangout, but you know, it was fun. It was good. I enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, if that is something that is of interest to you, definitely recommend going to Patreon.com. And again, the most expensive tier, the Dragon tier, is only $20 a month, and there's stuff for as little as $1. So you know. Obviously I don't ever ask or, you know, you can continue to watch my YouTube videos for free. That is totally cool and totally awesome, and I still love you. I'm just, you know, I want to let you guys know that there, if you want to get a little bit more involved, get a little bit on that, supporty action, then Patreon's for you. Also, speaking of scheduled events, and Twitch, I have started to stream on Twitch every Wednesday starting at 1 p.m. Eastern United States time until usually about 5 p.m. So about 4 hours every Wednesday. That is The Real Lizardbeth. That link is every URL and thing that I mention is going to be in the description. So don't worry about remembering the URLs. But every Wednesday I'll be doing a stream there live. I'll just be kind of might be working on commissions, might be working on new product art. You know, it's just kind of whatever I'm feeling like working on at the time. But I'll be doing it live, and the chat will be open, and that's open for everybody, by the way. There's no pay wall. That's not the one for patrons. That's for everybody. So you can come and hang out and watch me draw. And occasionally, I won't necessarily be doing like full out requests, but every so often I'll say, hey, what do you guys think of this? You know, what do you like this? Should I do this or that? Should I make her shirt blue or green? Or, you know, do you think I should do, you know, I'll ask for feedback, and you guys can give me feedback, and then you can feel like you know, help contributed. Or, you know, even if you just kind of want to hang out and chat, and, you know, we usually have a good small group of people that come and hang out, and I put some music on, and it's a good time. You know, it's nice and relaxed, and it's chill, and it's good. And so I think it's a good time. So I hope to see some of you guys there. Let's see if there's anything else that I wanted to. That's the top of my head just peeking in there. So yeah, anyway, looks like we're getting near to the end of the cover. The cover itself, I use pretty much my my supplies that I use most often. My Tombow black inking pen, but then I go back over it, as you can see here, with my I have a brush tip Sharpie. The coloring was done predominantly with my Copic markers and Prismacolor pencils, and then I went in at the end, this turquoise color here. This is another Ranger Dylusions thing. It's a I don't remember the exact name of the thing. It's a really nice acrylic paint that they've got in. It's a really nice creamy paint. It's very opaque, and I like it. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't use Copic markers for the color for her body. I'm sorry. I used my watercolors. That's right. I'm stupid. But anyway, all those supplies will be listed in the description, as usual. And here is the final result. The only thing that I did past this was, I think I touched up a little bit of the black outlines, and I've sprayed a top coat over everything just to kind of make sure everything was nice and sealed. But other than that, it is finished. This is my new sketchbook, and I look forward to filling it for you guys, and we'll be showing you guys a bunch of it. Some of it will only be going to my patrons, but I will be sharing other stuff with you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys checking out my work, which you can find at lizzie-bean.com. My Instagram is lizardbeth, and my Twitter is lizardbethart. Follow me for things and nonsense and stuff. And as always, you guys are awesome. I love you, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.